This video is brought to you by Blue Guardian, the fastest growing prop firm in 2023. Folks, here we are, week 4 update of the Blue Guardian Challenge. We've got 5 traders this week, 4 doing the 100k and 1 doing 25k. A new trader, Zach, is on. You're going to see how he's getting on trading his 1-minute strategy. You're also going to learn a few things around how these traders are entering and executing their trades. They do talk you through the trades and a little bit of detail around it, as well as showing you their Blue Guardian accounts. Remember, there's a 10% off coupon, trading that, all one word, for Blue Guardian if you're looking to pick up a challenge yourself. And also, you can check these guys out on the live streams. Hit subscribe below, click that notifications bell, click all, and you'll be alerted when the live streams hit. Or just go and check out the replays of last week's streams to see them take some of these trades live. All right, folks, let's get on with the first trader. Our prop firm sponsor, Blue Guardian, allows traders to trade any style that works for them. EAs and trade copiers are allowed. Trade through the weekends and trade news. The way you trade is fully up to you. Blue Guardian also has one of the best dashboards on the market, giving you full control of your trades and trade data. And on top of this, built into the dashboard is the Guardian Protector that helps protect you from hitting that max daily loss and stops you over trading. Guard up to 400k in capital with Blue Guardian and receive super fast profit splits in just 14 days. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation. Righty ho, folks. So we've got Gentsla in here giving us his update on his week. Now, it's been a pretty big week for you because you did there was a separate video that dropped on the Hong Kong gap on the channel as well. So I know you had a bunch more viewers today. But yeah, let's have a look at your Blue Guardian account and see how you got on.
Excellent. Let's do that. Okay, so we have our dashboard. Obviously, starting the week out, we were at 1,656, and we've ended the week now on 102,000. And so what we have now is we have a 2%. We're in 2%. Yay. Happy days, happy days.
Yeah.
Again, it's nice and profits, it's going up. We haven't broken any of our rules whatsoever or even come near them. We have our number of trades, lots traded. Our win rate is now on 89.47%. Our profit factor has gone down just because I took a break even yesterday. Yeah, so my Guardian Protector, again, is always on and it's set at a 2%. But as you can see, it's been there. It's been protecting me the whole way, all the way up to there. And we have our daily drawdown also. It's going up and up and up as the account goes up. So it's really nice to be doing this and have this in place. It's really good. So we've gained about a 0.4% for this week.
Cool. So you got another, so the target's 8, so you've got another 6,000 to go. Yep. So that's going to keep you on the streams for a while, which is awesome, because I think a lot of people got a lot of value from that Hong Kong gap approach. Now, let's have a look at one of the trades you took this week.
Okay, let me just share that. So right here, we have, it was a Tuesday, and on this Tuesday, we had our Hong Kong gap set in the early part of the day. And what I was doing was I was actually taking a trade from the Hong Kong gap away. So New York session was taken, Asia was taken, and at my time of 250 to 310, there was a shift in the structure. We had a fair value gap that was set, and we took our trade for a 2.26R, which is always a nice thing to have in the charts. So that was our one winning trade for the week, and then we had a break even yesterday. So that was the only 2 things that happened.
Cool. And I saw you missed a trade today and it just didn't come back.
Didn't give me my entry. Yeah. And guess what? That's okay. There will be days where you aren't able to activate your particular entry system, and that's fine. There's always another day in trading. There's always another week and another month.
Indeed. All right. Thank you, Gentsla. We'll see you next week and get an update on that account.
Thank you. Cheers, Cam.
What's up, guys? Lord Bankz here with the recap for last week on the Blue Guardian 100K challenge. So we didn't trade on Tuesday. Tuesday was a US bank holiday, 4th of July. We started the week on Wednesday. London session, we traded gold. We took a win here for about 15 pips, hit TP1 on gold, came back, broke even. And this is why, for me in my strategy, I take partials at TP1 and adjust stops to break even at TP1, because if you wouldn't have here, this would have come back and it would have hit your stop loss, completely pushed back up. And then our second trade was on Thursday, and on Thursday we actually took an L here. We took a buy here on Thursday, went up a little bit in profit, but then it came down and hit our stop loss, so we lost on that one. And we only took 2 trades, Wednesday and Thursday. It was a short week because of the holiday. Because of this loss, we ended up losing the 0.5%, right? So that's what we were risking. We were back at break even with that win on Wednesday, and then then with the 0.5%, we're down 0.518. And we've taken 12 trades, 75% win rate. This is going on week 3. Like I said, this is going to be like a nice and slow type of thing. I still have the Guardian Protector on. It's at 3.5%, but we haven't even come close to that. So right now we're sitting on completion of week 3 and down 0.5%. Not a bad place to be, but hopefully this next week we get a full week and we get the progress that we're looking for. Like I said, it was just 2 trades this week, Wednesday and Thursday, because of the short week, because of the bank holiday, 4th of July. But other than that, we'll be back next week, Tuesday. We'll have a full week this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully we get some really nice entries. All right. Much love. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, folks, this is my update on the Blue Guardian Challenge. So 100K Challenge, I think last week I left you around about here, not looking so great, possibly even, maybe it was even up here, I can't remember. But anyway, the start wasn't great. This week, the good news is we had a win on Monday. When I say a win, there's a bunch of wins when we exit the trades, and then a couple of losses. So the first loss was a full one, and then the second one was, there was one that hit stop loss, and then I'm actually manually closed out a few trades here, which had I let them run, it probably would have left me in a bit more profit, and then it picked up some other trades, and in fact, I took some profit anyway. So I think had I left it alone, the robot, that is, it probably would have ended up about here, giving us a 4.4% drawdown. Now bear in mind, I'm only risking 0.3 here on the account, so I'm expecting next week to probably look a little bit like this. Hopefully we can end up around about here. Let's see, you never really know with these robots where they're going to go, so let's just see what happens. I'm going to show you some of the trades it took, or at least one of the trades. So this was on the account here. So we had some bearish momentum down here, then it took this first initial order and it stacked that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then got us out at the end of the move as well, just got us out. So that was how close it came back to just completely screwing us over. Very lucky to get out. I think on this particular move here on the Friday, that was a winner. So folks, that is it for me. Let's jump into the next trader. All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade 1 lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.
This is another weekly review with the Blue Guardian MT4 account that we're running, just 100K. Right. We're doing on the live streams, and yeah, it's getting better. As you see, we're still running a trade which is about $300 in profit, which is a 0.3. So now we are risking less to recover, and then after that we will continue to take it to the profit target. So now watch, these were the setups taken. We had a break of structure here showing us some bullish momentum, then we had a pullback. And then within this, after that pullback, within that, we had a break. But there was NFP on Friday, which was this candle. Then after news, we had that retracement. And I got in about right here to go long. We did have that pullback here, but fret not. Once this breaks above here, it's going to be the easiest buys you've ever seen. All right, and we will be targeting this break of structure that occurred about 2 weeks back, and we will be targeting the 1950 level, which is about 250 pips away. So that's the status on that trade. Again, low risk until we are at initial balance, and then after that we'll be using the normal 1%. So let's get into the second setup, oil. Now I was on the live stream, I did try to short it, however I made a mistake, right? Why? Because we're consistently breaking these highs and sold price right above here. That was the intention, right? Selling price, because we had this break and then we had that retracement here. But I started to see price leaving these heavy wicks. See these heavy wicks? And filling them. So that indicated we're still bullish. So I didn't end up selling the oil as planned on the stream because we didn't get the pullback or the criteria that we actually required. The reason why is because we actually been buying, right? We break a structure here, consistent breaks the structure, right? And then this would have been the TP. As you guys can see, break, retrace, break, retrace, break, retrace. And then right here, this is where we wanted to sell, but we didn't get the confirmation. In fact, it was going to continue to buy. How do we know? Because they did not reach these lows pretty much respected this one right here. So that is the reason why. So now we are still in the gold and we're holding that. But again, let's focus on discipline, patience, consistency, the same things that got us here and made us highly successful, man. Combining the technicals with those traits and having that nonchalant approach. I promise it will help. So thank you guys again for tuning in on this weekly review, man. Peace.
Right, folks, so we've got Zach here who has just joined this week doing a 25K challenge. So welcome to doing these challenges, Zach. We're going to jump in and have a look at your Blue Guardian, and then you're going to talk us through your trade setups for one of the trades you took this week. So really looking forward to it.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, here's my dashboard after first week. And the week kind of started halfway through the week. So we had a holiday here in the US. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with actually no trades today. So I'm up positive for the week, which I'm excited about. I think it's a good place to start for the week. So let me dig through and find one of these trades here. While I'm finding that here, I stick with two pairs while I'm trading EU, Euro USD, as well as US JPY. That way I'm not, in the past, I've gone back and forth between many strategy swappings and, there's more, if I have more charts up, then I have more opportunities and more wins and that kind of stuff. So I'm really trying to be, I'm trying to think of the right word, but like, not too much that way so that I can actually focus on the two that I'm looking at here. So I
think that's the word focus. You're trying to be more focused than
yeah. I went back too far. Sorry about that here. There's one that I actually got to manage a little bit. You can see I did have a winning trade there. It was the right direction. It was right before news. So I popped out. I have my notes here still. I was worried about getting stopped out by the news drop. So the way my system works is I'll move to break even when I get to 1R, and I'll move to 1R when I get to 2R and that sort of thing. So I'll just kind of follow it up with slight adjustments for structure that I see. And I would have already adjusted to 1R or to break even. And you can see where my stop was is up here where the 0 is. And the news got right up there, and probably with the wacky spread during news, it would have stopped me out. So I did get out early, which is technically breaking my rules on that one. But I was the news had me had me worried, so I was a little bit protective there.
And what's the primary thing you're looking for to get these setups?
Okay, so that's a good question. I'm working through this system that I've been testing for a little while now. What it is I've been watching through some of ICT's videos, which seems to be a lot of folks these days, which is pretty cool stuff. But I am looking for this is the trade I've been looking for here. So this is what I would call a stop raid below lows, and then a big move or a somewhat explosive move up above the short-term highs or intermediate term high here. And then within that, like this one would have been actually on a 2-minute, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, so there's a 2-minute fair value gap right there, which I wait for to be less than or below, how do I say that? I guess greater than halfway through the pullback. So 50% or more retracement that the gap has to be in. So yeah, you can see let me zoom in a little bit without hopefully losing my spot too much. Yeah, so this is the move that I was looking at here, and then the gap that I used for entry. Entry was really pretty rad. I don't get them that close that often, where it's like you can see it's just a wick that got me in.
Yeah. Is it a limit order, or are you just entering at market? This
is a limit order, yeah, which is scary still for me. It's like it's a new thing to be kind of contrary to the candle,
I'm going to ask you. So like based on what you said before, you had 1R move your stop to break even, 2R move your stop to 1R. So in this scenario, would you have been stopped out way earlier? Did you decide to hold it? You obviously decided to hold it for an extra reason.
I did, yeah, and I had some. I was like, normally I delete all my notes after a day, but I was thinking, wait a second, I might have to come back to figure out what this is about because of the. I don't know what I would call like the tidiness of these moves, kind of traditional looking, move up, pull back, move up, pull back. I wanted to give it a little bit more room. So I moved it back down to break even, and from the 1R stop loss, I saw the momentum so up here, there's this little high up here that I wanted to see it. Since it couldn't quite break it, I was thinking there's probably liquidity up there, and I wanted to reach for that. So I'm still learning how to kind of trust these ideas, and it's pretty tricky. And then within that, I plan in the future to be able to add further into positions as I see them show up. Similar setups, like you can see, there's a little mini one right in here where you're going to move up in a gap, and then right here, you get a test, and I actually took it in one of my other accounts to see how that one played out. And I think it ended up as a break even because it pulled back a little bit too much. So this one I ended up, you can see it did end up getting all the way up to, back up to this level here and a little bit more. It was just getting towards the end of the day and end of the server day. And so it gets kind of sporadic. And so I wanted to get out before before it reached any further. So
brilliant. Awesome. Well, look, thanks for the little breakdown there as well. And I mean, doing well on the account, up 0.4, another, what is it? Basically it's 7%, it's 8% you got to get, right? So there's a few more. It's a wee way to go. What are you risking per trade?
0.2.
0.2. Okay, so you got some low risk on the trade. So therefore you get, it's going to take you a while, but it's unlimited time. All right, mate. Well, look, hey, good luck for next week. And,
cool.
And we'll see you at the end of next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Cam.
Tired of missing trades or spending hours at the charts? Introducing my Robot Builders Club. With our platform, you can build bots in minutes, not weeks, without any coding required. Get lifetime access to my video course, VIP community, and over 40 ready-made robots. Works with MT4 or MT5, and as a bonus, you'll get 3 months access to my robot lab, where we build and test bots on live calls every week. Join the hundreds of traders who are trading smarter, not harder. Click the link in the description to learn more, get the free training, and download a free robot. All right, folks, there you have it. Week 4 done and dusted. Remember to check out these traders on the live streams next week and or catch the replays. And remember that 10% off coupon code TradingNut, all one word, and it's going to save you some money at Blue Guardian. All right, folks, we'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week.